Thanks for joining me on Saturday the 25th of January 2025 after the game at Molineux, where it finished Wolves 0, Arsenal 1. We came into this game, it was a game between the team, Arsenal, who scored the most goals from set pieces, against Wolves, the team that has shipped the most goals from set pieces, 19, including the one in the game against Chelsea just on Monday. And surprisingly, we came into this game with an unchanged starting 11. I was amazed that Sarabia started because I thought Rodrigo Gomez surely would have played, because whenever he's come on, he's looked very lively, and he's arguably been the player of the month in January. And we came into the game on the back of 3 successive league defeats, in which we've shipped 3 goals on each occasion and only scored 1, which was Doherty the other night from a Cunha corner. But I'd see this, even though it was against Arsenal, who were pushing for the title, as a thrown away opportunity. It was a heaven-sent opportunity to get a win, because they had a player sent off for an outrageous tackle. I don't think it was because it was a professional foul. You think it was the manner of the tackle. He raked our player Doherty, because they had plenty of covering players, but it was probably violent play why he got sent off. But even before that, it was pretty competitive. Arsenal slightly had more possession, but they had a couple of opportunities. Havertz, and they fluffed them. And Sarr, he didn't seem to have learnt much from his bad footwork, which when he gave away 2 penalties against Bournemouth, because he came close to losing the ball with poor footwork on 9 minutes, but Havertz failed to capitalise, and we got away with that one. On 10 minutes, there was a great long run by Semedo, who curled it across for Sarabia, whose volley just went wide, having just slagged him off. I was surprised he was there, but he had a good effort, but it just went wide. Sarr made a good save from Havertz header, 24 minutes. But João Gomez, lack of discipline, he was booked for dissent, 35, and that was to prove costly in the end. Larson, I don't know how bad his hamstring injury, but he limped off after 32, and it remains to be seen how long he's going to be out for, because we'll probably miss his hold-up play. And it's interesting that Wang came on instead of him, so that means Wang is going to replace him if he's out for a few weeks. But on 43 minutes, there was a red card for Louis Skelly, as just discussed, and I'll say that we had the man advantage for a long while, because it wasn't till about 72 minutes where João Gomez got sent off. But at half-time it was 0-0, and you thought that we would have been buoyed by the having the extra man advantage. But if somebody came into the ground and looked at the match, they would have struggled to tell that Arsenal were down to 10 men, because they were pretty much giving as good as they got. And in the second half, Havertz had a header, which was just over. I said, I'm surprised. I know Arsenal are good, pushing for Champions League, second, pushing for the title as well. But against 10 men, really, you got to make it tell. And as I say, after 72 minutes, a moment of madness by João Gomez, because he'd already been booked for dissent, not because of any foul or anything which he'd done, but you know that when you've had one yellow card, you've got to tread very carefully, because one mistimed tackle or anything and you're off, and so it proved. And that's probably cost us the match. He stood on somebody's foot, and that was the advantage gone. And Arsenal were obviously buoyed by that, and 10 against 10. And when Gomez got sent off, I don't know if the manager Vitor Pereira was going mad at João Gomez for his lack of discipline, or going mad at the referee. I don't know. sorry about that, but we didn't really cash in on our man advantage, and we paid a heavy penalty because Califiori he scored the goal, but Bellegarde came on as well, who went off. Yeah, Bellegarde came on, and Doyle came on as well towards the end, and it made little difference. It's one of them games where you could say that if we were playing till midnight, we weren't going to score. It was just one of those days. Arsenal were a better team, and it's all the more galling because Everton won away at Brighton. So now they now have got a cushion of 7 points. Yeah, Southampton lost. Yeah, Ipswich lost, but Ipswich lost at Liverpool, and we've got to go there soon. And the form they're in, I can't see us getting anything there. Being realistic, yeah, we're just going to be a case of like damage limitation. So, yeah, so next week, the first of February, we're at home to Villa, which again, so sorry about those technical problems, which is going to be massive. But yeah, we've got to just try and get something. I'll say the only consolation is that the teams around us are not getting any points, but we've got to really start picking up points because we are in big trouble, and it's not long left. It's approximately next week, Monday, where the transfer window closes, the 3rd of Feb. We've been linked with this player and that, but it's best just to ignore them until you see the player signed in a Wolves shirt and having his medical. But it's another disappointing effort. Lack of discipline cost us. We had an Evan sent opportunity playing against a team that were down to 10 men. But what can you say? Whatever happens, we'll keep supporting them. But we've got to keep plugging away and try and get some points. But it finished Wolves 0, Arsenal 1. Let me know what you think. But up the Wolves.